Hey, good morning. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And I don't really want to talk about the Colts losing to the Patriots because, let's be real, I hate Aaron Rodgers. But anyway, it's Monday. Go kick its ass. And I just wanted everyone to, keep everybody up on the story. So, as far as I know, SNAP benefits didn't go out on the 1st. That's 42 million people didn't get their food stamps. And multiple judges have now ruled that Donald Trump must fund SNAP through November. So I want to point it out that when you elect a billionaire, he's not going to want to keep people that can't do him any good alive. And I'm putting this out there as oh my God, we're going to get invaded. Think about this. Donald Trump has a fractured relationship with the U.S. military. The best he can get them to do is raise boats off the coast of the coast of Venezuela, right? Like in Argentina, like shooting these fishermen. That's about all he could really get them to do. Notice, like, he's threatening war now in Nigeria, right? But what it does is if he gets in full-scale conflict abroad, which he will mismanage the shit out of that, it just leaves us open, and then you think about what he's doing here, weakening, especially your disabled, your poor, your elderly, people that have empathy gain understanding faster, right? And so when your country is slowly being walked into war on multiple fronts, you have to think about to whose benefit and what should they do. Russia should invade the United States if they can coerce the president of the United States into invading multiple countries and starting wars on multiple fronts, right? And think about all the different countries that he's engaged with militarily since he's been in office already, and you can see how he's putting a strain on the U.S. military already on multiple fucking fronts. And you think about why. To what end? And I'm like, oh, he's slow walking us into getting fucking invaded. And obviously, like, Russia and Israel are absolutely beholden to American politics, right? Like, the average Israeli citizen gets universal health care and education. The average American has $50,000 in credit card and student loan debt. So do you see how this works? Like, you are in debt, so some child of someone who's probably someone that Donald Trump would really get along with. So one of the things about Israel that I want to continue to remind my audience, I want to continue to remind my audience that the Israel of today is not the Israel from the Bible. The Israel from today was founded in 1948 by David Ben-Gurion. There's a hyphen in his last name. That's how you know he's weird, right? And then he was the head of the Jewish Agency when he did it. And its original influences, Nazism, white supremacy, is exactly the foundation of the modern day Israel. Please research the connection between modern day Israel and Nazism and white supremacy. And you'll see that they're interwoven. And then I also want you to, I believe it's called A Path Home. Long story short, again, Jewish people are not a monolith, but the way the Jewish community operated and has for decades is if you were a young man and you committed a rape or essay, you could just go home to Israel and start your life over. And they've been doing that for about 40 years. So those people that were like, I don't know, 18 or under, that did some fuck shit, went to Israel, and now they're my age, trying to run the world into the ground. Why? Because they can't be held accountable. And either that, or it's their kids or grandkids that are trying to be like influencers, right? That's really what's going on here. So again, I want to make sure that in all the content that I've never once spoke out against the Jewish community, not even once. I pointed out Israel was founded under the premise of white supremacy and Nazism, and their whole objective is to be imperialist and expansionist, much as the United States has been, right? But it's more in your face now, because like 70,000 Palestinian people have died in the last few years. And I just want to point out, like, it would be like 100 Palestinian people died, one IDF soldier died. And you're like, hey, there's no such thing as God's chosen people. There is no God when you die your fucking worm food. You weren't meant to take it literally. And that's the problem. The problem is that, just like George Carlin said, half of all people are stupid, the other half are even stupider. We are surrounded by people in this world that think that they were chosen by their God to do whatever the fuck they're doing. And the reality is, there is no God. So you're talking to yourself. Congratulations. Have a fantastic Monday.